Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Easy Peasy. In this channel, we try to learn the difficult concepts in a very simplified way. So let's talk about another very important writing genre, that is persuasive writing. What is persuasive writing? Persuasive writing is when you use your language skill to convince someone to agree with your opinion or take a specific action. In our daily lives we are most of the times trying to convince our parents, friends, or family members, and we try to use some very specific and logical statements to make them agree with us or to take a specific action. We can appeal to other people in different ways to convince them to agree with our opinions. So there are three ways through which we can try to convince someone, and those three ways are logos, pathos, ethos. What are logos? Appeals to logic and reasoning. And how does it work? It encourages people to think rationally and use their logic. It strengthens an argument by using factual information. When we try to convince someone using logic, using facts, that is logos. Writing strategies. Now, how can we do that? Use quotes from experts on the topic, mention well known theories or facts, include reliable sources for data and statistics, use real life examples to make the topic relatable. When you are using all these four strategies, that means you are using logos while trying to convince someone. Pathos appeals to emotions and ideals. And how does it work? It makes the audience feel specific emotions, typically fear, sadness, sympathy, happiness, and anger. It supports an ideal the audience feels strongly about. Now, how we can use that? Use emotionally charged language and tone. And we do that most of the times at our homes while we are talking to convince our siblings or our parents. Mention stories, use vivid descriptions to paint a picture for your audience, or use figurative language, for example, simile, metaphor, hyperbole, etc. Now, what are ethos? Appeals to credibility, using a level of trust. And how does it work? It builds trust and respect between the writer and the audience. It strengthens the argument by building credibility. Be careful to use appropriate language, spelling, punctuation, and grammar and build your personal credibility. Mention references to credible sources of information, awards, or achievements. Let's look at some examples. Logos. Did you know recycling a single aluminium can save enough energy to run a TV for 3 hours? Now, here we are talking about facts. A 2023 report by the National Geographic Society found that over 2 million plastic bottles are sold globally every minute. It's a reliable data. Our school's recycling program won a national award for reducing waste. We are mentioning about awards and achievements. So, all these three examples were based on logos, facts. Now, let's talk about pathos, how we can mention that. Imagine walking past lonely animals every day at the shelter, their eyes filled with hope and longing for a loving home. So, here we are emotionally charged, and we are trying to use the language that is going to make the everybody feel very hopeful, and it will develop a love for the pets. Wouldn't it be amazing to save a group of adorable panda cubs by supporting conservation efforts? Here we are appeals to ideals. We are talking about animal conservation. This new fruit juice isn't just good, it's like a party for your taste buds. Now, here we are using figurative language. Let's talk about ethos. As the student council president, I understand the importance of listening to everyone's voice. So here we are building personal credibility because we are telling everybody that we have to listen to everybody. According to marine biologist at Monash University, using reusable water bottles keeps harmful plastic out of our oceans. Here we are referencing credible sources. We are talking about a university and its research findings. Our school's recycling program won a national award for reducing waste. Here we are again, once again, talking about awards and achievements. The most effective persuasive writing uses a mix of these appeals depending on your audience and goal. So experiment and have fun. So try to use these three types of persuasive writing techniques in order to convince someone. Now I'm going to read out two examples for you, and you have to identify that which type of persuasive strategy has been used here, or which type has been used here. Having spent 2 years nurturing my passion in the school's gardening club, I can confidently say it's more than just growing food. It's fostering friendships, contributing to our school community, and even improving my well being by connecting with nature. And the benefits extend beyond personal growth. Now, visualize and analyze the information and try to identify which type of persuasive strategy has been used here. Let's talk about another example. The World Health Organization recommends upping our fruit and veggie intake for optimal health. Studies show gardening reduces stress and promote mindfulness, something we all crave in our busy lives. So join me in the gardening club and let's cultivate not just delicious food but a healthier, happier school community together. Now try to analyze that what kind of persuasive technique they are talking about in both the paragraphs. It will help you to identify that what type of technique you can use in your life to convince your family, friends, um, anybody. If you are in some conversation and you want to convince someone, you want to talk to someone, and you want someone to listen to you attentively, then try to use a mix of persuasive writing techniques. I hope that was helpful. And if there are any questions, and if you want to share your experience, that which type of persuasive technique you have used in your classroom, in your daily life, then please mention in the comments below, and try to please share this video with your friends and family. Click on the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much.